Outro.
This is the outro, yeah.
Outro for 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I like this, bro.
And we'll discuss how we're gonna cover Flock of Seagulls and Gorillas.
Because the Gorillas, like, that was like the first 4 chords of the Canada D one. You know, the D, A, right?
Flat.
B flat. But then you just play each chord twice.
D minor?
Yeah. No, D major.
Okay.
Then A major. Then B minor. Then when it goes to the G, that's when it goes G to the A, G to the A. You know, like that.
Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow.
You know what I like about playing scale? Like, you get better at like recognizing the distance from the notes. Like you play a note, right? And I know it has to go to the bottom, but like which note down, right? How low? And just knowing, I'm like, well, it's definitely not any of these because it's more than a fifth, like more than a perfect fourth drop. You know what I mean?
Should we, when we do the drums, should we do the same drums or should we like have like our own type of rhythm?
I think like with anything, I think we should add our flavor to it.
Yeah.
Because like I've like on YouTube, I've seen a lot of like covers where it's like, oh, they're doing exactly the same song, or they're doing it just the acoustic guitar, just straight strumming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I want it to be like
Our
like
own
you
thing.
remember how like that Umbrella cover
Yeah.
from that one band?
Umbrella, yeah.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
I swear, that shit made me learn the fucking chords for that song. It's fucking, and it's the simple chords like D to A to C sharp minor to F sharp minor, right? But then like you add the extra notes like the major 9, then major 9 again, and then you go C sharp 7, and then to the F sharp minor 7. So C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7. But the major chords are major 9s, and then the 7s. You know? And then what it does is like you play the chords repeat. I'm playing just F sharp 7, and then I'm playing like E6, and then I play that again, just back to F sharp 7.
So just the voicing changes.
It's just it's mainly the bass that kind of makes it
Everything the same. It rotates. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the chords change with the thing, then the bass changes by just itself, then the chord changes again with the bass, and it's just like.
I mean, if you listen to most basses, it's not like it doesn't go off tangent too much. It kind of like
It stays within that chord. It either goes down.
Yeah.
It'll go down to make it become a 9th to an 11th, or like a 7th to an 11.
Yeah.
I mean 7 to a 9, or it does the opposite. It'll go from a 9th to a 7, minor 7 or something like that.
People are gonna be like, "What the hell are they talking about?" Be like, research it, buddy. Maybe you.
But see, that's the thing, is that some people just understand it. It's like when you listen to like the Bill Burr podcast. Like I don't watch sports like that, but I'll listen to that just to get to the other shit. You know what I mean? And there's because there are some people who will get it. You know what I mean? And like musicians, they'll hear what we're saying, and then they'll be like, "Oh, that's a trick," and they'll use it. You know what I mean?
Or they're a comment. You can also do this and that.
Yes, exactly. That's where that having that
Community comes in. And then people could release their music and they'll have criticism right away. You know, there'll be a community of people that will see them.
Yeah.
It'll be like SoundCloud, but like you won't be.
I try to keep it honest too. I don't
Yeah.
want like people to be like, "Yo, that's so good," but fucking sucks. I don't want Global Drama to post and people and fucking be like, "It's alright, keep going, keep
I thought you were gonna be like, I don't want people to harass others. Like, oh, your shit sucked.
No,
but
I
it was
want
good.
extra harassment,
You
bro.
want people to be brutally fucking honest.
I want that shit, bro.
Yo, dude, I feel it.
Wait, my hands up.
That's a chill ass podcast, what do you say? Just a vibe.
Man, that's more. Damn, s'mores are good.
S'mores are fucking delicious.
Definitely a mouthful though.
Very sticky.
Yeah.
If you need some water.
Yeah, here. Look, most of this up. You got a napkin or something?
I think you can just wash
yeah,
it in
here.
the pool. You know what I mean? Like.
Man, you know some countries,
Mm.
like, they don't use toilet paper.
They use bidets. I get
There's
you.
some countries that don't use toilet paper and use bidets. But there's some other countries that don't use toilet paper and don't use bidets.
The fuck do they use then?
Their hand.
Is that why people say this country smells like shit?
Like, people use their hands. You get me? They eat with one of their hands, right?
And they shit with the other.
And they wipe their ass with the other hand.
You think it's like common practice, like culture,
Like
like,
in India?
oh, he shits with his right, he's eating with, oh, but
Yeah, exactly.
don't
Yeah,
talk to
people are like,
bidet,
oh, don't eat with
he's a
your-
shader.
Don't eat with your right hand. You know what I mean? Oh, saliva broke it down.
Just wash it in the pool.
Hold this real quick.
Yeah. Just wash it in the pool, my dude.
Imagine falling in. Whoa.
The fucking Loch Ness monster fucking catches and shit. Like, oh shit. Oh, fucking from what's it called?
I miss pools, man.
Doctor Strange. Fucking that one bitch.
Which one?
Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, fucking dude. Fucking the better of the Olsen fucking sisters.
The one Olsen sister that wasn't a crack whore or whatever. Yeah, I said Olsen sisters.
You know, I mean,
crack whore.
but that's the thing. It makes sense because it's like, look, if my sisters were famous, you know,
Yeah.
like I would want to be famous, right?
Yeah.
But see, the fame got to them while the fame wouldn't have gotten to me because I wasn't famous. You know what I mean? Like I walk around and people would be like, "Dude, you look like, you could be their sister." You know, like I am. You know what I mean?
And they're like, and they laugh, be like, haha, you're not as famous or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. So them, the fame got to them, and they probably got diddled as kids.
Poor
You know what I
women, yeah. Poor souls.
Both of them, bro.
They both got
By Bob
diddled.
Saget.
By Bob fucking Saget. Oh no. Fucking. And Dan Schneider was a producer.
Yeah,
That's how he
bro.
learned it.
I know Dan Schneider. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like I
They
was.
had to have learned. They had to be new. They had to have seen it, and they're like, "Oh, so this is how it goes." You know what I
Do you
mean?
think it was like this? Do you think Dan Schneider was like a little sneaky with this stuff at first? You know what I mean? Like at first he was just kind of like, oh, I can't. Like I'm gonna make them show their feet, but not, you know, like not make it like super obvious. And then like when it got to like, oh, dude, we can't be without this guy.
This is what I think. I think Dan Schneider was good at his job, but he was a weirdo, and he worked at other jobs before, you know. But they're like, "Oh, I don't like to work with Dan. He's a weirdo. Let's just put him to the kids department." You know, they just shelved him away, and
The kids didn't know like how to complain because they didn't know.
yeah,
That's the thing about a lot of kids. Like, you don't know like if something feels weird and off.
because you're a kid, yeah,
You don't know like till you're like, oh well, this is just normal. You get what I mean?
yeah.
But it's like, I guess like anytime kids should be taught that anytime you feel weird about anything, you know what I mean? Like you should just say your grievances, you know? Because just in case, and then like let's say worst case scenario, it's something that's not bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like you'd rather have that. You know?
Yeah, you.
Hello.
Yeah, you rather have that than then we brought you this messages from Acid Trap.
Who's funny?
Yeah, that was
Who's that? That's your
cousin. Yeah,
cousin?
yeah. It's a good thing she came. She cleaned the pool. It was all green.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, did someone clean the pool? It looked nice.
Yeah. Yeah, pools are cool.
I miss working at a pool. Just like I miss like the whole like just getting in water and then jumping in water. Like when you're a lifeguard, you jump in with your shirt on and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause you don't have time to take off anything.
Yeah, you just got boom, jump
You
in
gotta
action.
Jump in. I I would always wear sandals too, so that I could just jump in like straight into the fucking.
Do you think Dan Schneider worked at a pool? Dan Schneider took the kids to the pool. He was like, okay, guys, let's go to the pool.
They try to get him off the. They try to get him off the tower, and then they're like, "All right, Dan, my turn." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna stay up here for a couple more minutes." Come on, Dan, just climb off. I don't want to walk around right now. I need to stay sit. I need to stay sitting down.
You need to stay sitting. Dan Snyder was looking at them feet tripping. You want to hit the ball, dude?
Yeah.
Oh.
So when she came in first, I thought it was your mother.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm thinking about more something.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. I didn't really tell her that I do the.
Luca?
No, the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
It's okay. Here at Acid's Trap, we like to remind all of you that if you're going to buy a hookah, make sure you get it at the hookah shop where we got it at. They'll give you a great deal. I forgot the name of it.
You have to ask for that deal.
And you have to say,
they won't just give it to you.
you have to say you know somebody that was Lebanese that introduced you to hookah. That's how you get the deal.
Yes. He's like my friend.
Mustafa. Shout out to Mustafa for this deal.
No, his name was Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Yeah, I remember because you said I think Mustafa.
Gustavo.
There's something I remember hearing the T though, and he was like, no, Mufasa. And I was like the Lion King, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
I was like, all right.
And he said you could use it like a sniper rifle.
Sniper.
It was like a sniper.
At first he was like, here, you put it together. And he's like, never mind, I'll put it together. Because he was like, you would ask for it even cheaper. Like, I gotta put it together? All right, well, 170?
My nigga, that shit was awesome, bro. That shit was, oh, dude, that was a week ago today, bro.
Yeah?
That was a week ago today. We got these stands last week. On Monday.
We did after, huh? Yeah, I remember.
We did the podcast on the road.
Yes, I remember. We did go oh, you're right, bro. That's crazy, man. Look at that stand. This stand has proven to be useful because, like, I was with the long run.
Yeah.
Like, at a friend's house waiting for a friend to come through. Like, that one day when we went fishing or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I was there, they weren't there. So, like, they're like, oh, we'll be there in, like, 10 minutes or so.
So you brought out the
And so I
stand.
just brought out the keyboard. And I just started playing my keyboard. Like, I just brought the stand, the keyboard, I was just playing. And what's cool is that, like, because people walk by, and they'll, like, just stay and listen for a little bit, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I'm just jamming. He's like, what's your favorite song to play? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, some dude came up to you and said that?
I was like, I don't know, bro, I just play.
That's fucking awesome. Man, I love playing. I love that I could jam the guitar the way that we just jammed right now, you know what I mean?
We're phenomenal.
Just like man, jamming out was so fucking sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish the looper pedal that I got fucking. You know what it is? I need to find the right AC adapter with the right voltage. That's honestly what I need to do.
Yeah, very important.
Once I get the right voltage, then I could just hook it up.
Yeah, that's all. That's also it is. You just need more power. Release the secret. What? You ever seen that movie 50 Goes West?
Who?
50.
Fivel?
I think the movie's called The American Tale. Right? There's two American tales, right? One is it's about like a Jewish rat,
Yeah.
right, who escapes his country full of cats, right, to America, right, for opportunity and, you know, the prospect of no cats being there, right? But then they get there and there are cats, you know what I mean? And but the main focus of the movie is he gets separated from his family,
Yeah.
right? And like on the way there, so they're looking for him, and he's like, and they kind of think he's gone, and then he's like just out there looking for them.
How do you know it's a Jew?
You know.
Oh my god. Oh,
That's the
no.
thing. The thing that makes me laugh is because
no.
I grew up watching that movie, right? And I never, you don't know anything like, about stereotypes or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I just watched it, however. And I remember my aunt, right? She's basically disabled, right?
Yeah.
Because she was 5. Her father like put her in the car without like a seatbelt on, and like she like hit the windshield. Like he got in an accident. And she hit the windshield.
And that messes up your brain.
And that messed
shit.
up your brain. Yeah, she was like for a while they thought she was gonna not even be able to talk or like ever again. You know?
Really?
Yeah, but like she develops like every 5 years. It feels like she develops like another year. You know what I mean? Like we would notice because like it would be a while, and then like she would start like joking a little differently or just talking a little differently. And you're like, oh, you could tell she's maturing a little bit, but like at a very like she was like 28, and like she was barely like acting like she's like 11 or so. You know what I mean?
Oh really?
Yeah, and like so she like would act young, and, like she was into like Barbies and shit like that, and but she was one time talking about the movie. It's like, oh man, five was what's she's like, oh the movie with the Jewish rat, right? And I was like, it cracked me up. So I was like,
Are
dude,
you
you're right.
fucking
I was like,
serious?
you're right. He was Jewish, bro.
What?
I was like, how the fuck did I not know that?
The Jewish rat. Wow, that's fucking funny, man. Oh wow, man, that's hilarious. Who made that movie? Fucking Disney?
I think it was fucking produced by Steven Spielberg. It was like one of those like Iron Giant type movies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like, in that era of like fucking animated films coming out on DVD and shit like that. I don't think Iron Giant was in the theaters, was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was?
in like the 90s.
Oh, so like before us. Because I remember watching the movie and like even getting the little toy that comes along fucking when you buy the DVD.
Yeah, like it was in the movies. I think they all did a promotional about it. You know what I mean?
I would have loved to watch that in theaters, bro. I am Superman. That's a sick ass fucking movie. Now that's crazy because when I watched all these, I didn't know like a lot. That movie takes place during World War II. You know what I mean?
But did it?
Yeah.
No way.
And that's why they're afraid of the like he had the nuclear like you know what I mean? And that's why they're gonna nuke that town because of the robot being there.
Really?
Yeah. And that's why they're about to nuke it. And what he does is he looks at it and like he's gonna attack everybody because they see that he's like they're about to attack like the boy or whatever. But then like he like tells them like no and like about like pretty much they're all gonna die because the missile got launched.
Oh yeah, and he flew to the sky and he got it. Yeah.
He got the missile and then flew to the sky and said when he was flying up he says I am Superman and fucking like blows up and shit.
Man, that almost made me tear right now, man. Oh my god, dude, that almost made me tear right now.
Because like in that movie like earlier like when he's just like looking at shit like asking what is this?
Yeah.
He explains to him like, oh, this is comic books. This is Superman. And then like they're playing together like, oh, I'm Superman. Like he puts on like a plate,
Yeah.
the S plate, and he's like, oh, like they're just playing. You know what I mean? Like playing Superman. But in that moment, that nigga really was Superman. Like he
saved the day.
He saved the day and shit. Like that's a great movie, bro.
Damn, America's gonna nuke its own fucking city.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it was a whole thing, bro. Because they were trying to like find the robot or whatever, but then like he kept it like well hidden or whatever. But then once they found it, and like because he was started attacking for a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I think he got like I think someone might have pointed a gun at him or something where it initiated that like.
Who made the robot?
I don't know. I think it came from space.
It came from space?
Or I don't know because when it fell on its head and it got that indentation, and maybe that shit is what like made it good. You know what I mean?
It was a Nazi fucking robot.
Yeah, it could have been. Honestly, it might have been. I don't. Yeah, at that point, I don't know.
This is clogged.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to hit it till it goes through.
No, it's all good, bro. Just do this hookah. There's this.
I'll go inside and get a toothpick. I'm clogged. But what were you gonna say?
There's this like Cirque du Soleil show called Ka.
Yeah.
And they had this song called Flight. where it's constantly changing keys. You get me? Like the lick would be like. Just keep going like that. You get me? Like,
Shit.
and like you just keep playing the minor scale. And then you just go down to the E and then play the minor scale. And you go down and play that minor scale. Yeah.
Shit, man.
Like every lick is, and then like even the next lick, I don't know exactly the next lick, but it's in the next key.
And so like it just like moves the key to the next half to the next full step.
Yeah. That sounds sick. That sounds sick.
Assets Trap, brought to you by the letter W for dubs.
For dubs, bro.
We must get the dubs in Apex.
We should, man. We need to do some dubs.
Dude, once, man, we're really good at Apex when we were fucking hella badass.
We were playing and like because what I realized is, I remember I would make split second decisions, like, and I remember in those split seconds, I would think of the options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like within a single second, you think of all the options, and you're like, oh, he's going this way, so I could go like this, and then maneuvering like that. While now, like.
You kind of get
I
stuck.
get stuck.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what
And
do I
I'm-
do?
and
Yeah.
my thoughts, I'm like, oh shit, wait, where am I? Oh, what the fuck? What the? Oh shit, I'm out in the. Oh no. While
Yeah.
before every thought was like so quick.
Precise
And I
and-
knew, I'm
yeah.
like, okay, I'm going right here. All right, slide over here to this cover. All right, look around the corner. Like, you know what I mean? And like, but like now it's like I'm just running around with the gun. You know what I mean?
It's like the survival instinct. You
Yeah,
know what I
the
mean?
survival instinct
Survival
really kicked in
instinct.
back
Yeah.
then. Like, really hard.
Yeah, it's something we just gotta develop.
You gotta
you
get
know?
back into it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the thing that Fall Guys, it slows down like that instinct. You know what I mean?
It does,
Because
bro.
you're just like going at a slow pace, and you're just like just jumping, and then like you can't jump and then push jump again. Like it's jump, wait for him to get up. All right, move. Oh shit. Okay, no, don't jump yet. Now you gotta wait.
It's like a different strategy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like it's way more. You have to be patient. You know, like slow and steady wins the race.
It really
You know what I
does.
mean?
In Apex, you gotta be
In Apex,
fast like a wabbit, man.
Yeah, bro. Slow and steady fucking gets
Fucking murdered,
bro.
dude. He gets fucking his box looted.
Yeah, cause we would do some crazy shit. Like our getaways were good. Like when one of us would die, we were really good at like just being able to get the box and get away, bro.
Dude,
Both of us, like I would do my mirage thing, or you would be Loba, you grab it and just fucking throw your
Oh,
fucking wrist, your
dude.
bracelet as far as you possibly can.
Dude,
That shit was
I
fucking
love
great.
it when I slide and I throw it before I slid and they start shooting at me and I'm still sliding when I'm fucking teleporting, bro.
No, that's
my-
cool. I didn't know that. That's sick. That's some sick ass shit, bro.
Dude. I love those games because we usually win those games, man.
Yeah. When we're moving fast, like when we're in it, like we're able to get them, and like we're able to plan it out. Like our end game, we were super good at end game.
I remember
Like, our
because
placements.
we were like, dude, we gotta get good at end game. You know what I mean? We're like, we make it to the end game. We just gotta work on the end game.
And then we did, and then
yeah. Oh, dude.
then we were just catching dubs. At that point, when we got to the end, like when we started perfecting our end game, we just were killing them, bro.
Dude, I remember we get dubs and we were like, all right, we got a dub. You know?
Yeah, we were just like, yeah.
Right.
And what would get me excited is when we got 2 dubs in a row. That was what I needed in order to get excited, bro. Or us killing that nigga that we knew, you know, fucking. Yo,
Dude,
he
that
was like,
one-
no, I'm actually just in a game with this guy instead.
Dude, I
And
know,
we're like,
man.
we told him, good luck. To me, what trips me out is not only that we actually made it
To
in
the
the
end.
same lobby,
Yeah.
in the same game.
They made it to the end too.
They made it to the end, and we're literally the last two teams. And like if they knew that it was us, I mean, they did fight just as hard as they possibly could. You know what I mean?
Dude, they did. They did their best.
But
They fought. They fought like if we were unknown to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And then when they saw they probably saw that they got down, and then they might have saw your name pop up on the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because when it says this person.
Yeah,
down, this
I
person,
think that's when they. Yeah,
when they saw,
yeah.
they're like, because that name is very
Filthy
'cause
bong
bong
water. Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
like just the shape of the word.
Exactly.
It stands out.
Exactly.
The long
And the
G
sentence
and
of it, the
G.
length. Yeah, exactly.
Just like the way it's shaped, the bong water. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure they saw that.
Because
shit.
one of them downed me, but you
Yeah.
came in and revived me, bro.
And it probably
shield-
said that. It probably
yeah.
said knock down, filthy bong.
Exactly,
water.
and maybe that's where like, oh shit, we gotta
And he
win.
saw me picking.
Yeah,
The one
yeah,
that saw me just picking you up, bro.
yeah.
That's what I love is that in that moment, bro, I slid in, freaking was able to get you. That's what I love about Mirage is that if they turn away for a second around the wall
Yeah.
and no one can see us, bro, that we got him.
Dude, I love that. I downed the last guy. I downed Crazy 88 using Icky's. His Newcastle shield.
Oh,
I was shielding
were
up.
behind-
I was
yeah.
shielding up behind there, and I saw you guys were fighting, and then you guys separated, and he was in the middle, no cover.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
It was good because that's we did I remember once I picked you up, I was like, here, I'm gonna slide down because there was that little tiny wall. It wasn't even a wall. It was just cover. You know what I mean? Like visual cover, not even actual cover. And so I slid down, just being like, here, I can slide this way just so that if they go get you,
Yeah.
I know I'm away from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then fucking I see him and I'm able to shoot, and then I just back up because it was a little hill, so I was backed up so I'm in cover, and then you were just able to just get him from the side, bro.
Dude,
And then all we had to do is finish off Icky, bro, because he was already down and he had the resurrection shield.
we had to kill him.
Bro, we should have fucking just did our fucking taunts and
Dude,
shit. We should've
right. Oh, just make him suffer.
It was funny because you realized that it was that guy.
Yeah.
You're like, I think my game glitched, but you're like, no,
Yeah.
we just downed that guy. We just downed
He's like, I think my game glitched. Like I said, we killed the homie.
Yeah.
Oh my
You said
god.
Crazy 88. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I literally said that. Oh my god. And that he comes in the lobby like, you motherfuckers, that was us. You killed us. Dude, that was honestly the best dub, bro. That was the best dub.
That was definitely worth it, bro. That was fucking him being like, all right, man, don't fucking join us then. Just so him to fucking be on the other team.
You know what's funny? When I gamed with them, they always said, let's play Apex, Like, nah, I don't want to play Apex, nah.
Yeah.
And then they started playing Apex, and we beat them.
And we beat them, bro. Yeah, we hop on Apex, and we're just superior, bro.
We're just the Apex legends, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they were like, dude, this Mirage is fucking crazy.
That's what he said. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, dude, you're a good Mirage,
I do this
man.
thing with Mirage too, where let's say I know they're around the corner. Let's say they're on the other side of this
Wall.
slide, right?
Yeah, I'll slide, yeah.
Right. So I'll send him this way, and then I'll turn my body this way, push control, and then I turn this way, and then now my decoy is turned that way.
Yeah.
And then I start walking forward. So it's so I set him like that. I turn this way, push control, and then now my decoy starts walking this way around the corner. And then so then it makes it look, because sometimes people don't shoot the decoy right away because they know the tactic. But once he turns and he's facing you, you're gonna shoot. And
you
then
think
boom,
that's him.
and then it's him. And then because I do that, I'm walking, once I'm walking forward, now I'm doing the same path that the decoy did. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm walking from, he gets shot, and then I come from behind the decoy. Do you get what I mean? And then usually, if I set the setup, the decoy long enough, I'll be able to have another decoy extra. You get me?
Yeah.
Just so that once I do that shit, then boom, the decoy gets shot. I'll still be able to throw another decoy after. You know what I mean?
Man, you play Mirage really fucking. You play Mirage like chess, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just I love this, the aspect of bamboozling someone, bro. That shit is so fun. The shooting and everything is fun. But dude, being right behind them, you know what I mean? Or like doing like setting up my decoy and them shooting them and then giving away their position so we know where they're at.
So I'm right here.
It's like perfect because like it doesn't show where the decoy got shot. It shows where the bullets came from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's like super useful, man. Because they'll be trying to sneak around, and you know, and I always have try to make my Mirage like look like he's hiding in cover or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit's fun.
Dude, Mirage is fucking sick, bro.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, I like when I do Loba and like I just get behind them and they don't notice me.
That's
like
a
when
good
I
one, yeah.
teleport behind them.
Yeah, that's a good one. That teleporting. I like when you get in buildings and out of buildings like that.
Yeah,
When
dude.
you're just like, bro, I gotta go. I'm like, here, come in here. You're like, all right. And you just throw it into there, and I just see you pop up.
Yeah.
Or like when I'm ahead, and I turn, I'm like, get over here, and I just.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Loba is so clutch, dude.
Yeah.
Especially because you have to like there's an arc, right?
Yeah.
You have to angle the arc between the bars.
Yeah,
Because
exactly,
if you
yeah.
hit the bars, then
just
you don't.
pops right out,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So when it works and they're shooting at you, you go through the wall, dude.
And you're literally like, you know, you have enough time to just shield up. Like, you know, you're just like, all right, as long as there's no one in here, I'm in the clear, bro.
Shooting up only takes like what, 3 seconds?
Yeah, exactly. Like the longest thing is probably the
Phoenix kit.
The Phoenix kit. How long is the Phoenix kit?
It's like 8 seconds.
I think because I know that one of them takes I think like 5 seconds is the med kit, and then like so that's
I
why
think that's the shield battery. The med kit might take like 6 or something.
oh yeah, maybe like 8 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But then that's why Phoenix kit is like
9.
Like, but it's worth it because it's like
Both.
you get both of them. But
Especially
man,
you have like a little pellet of health.
yeah.
Put you back in the game.
But sometimes like in those quick moments, you just have to use your small shield.
You have to.
But I like it when we have the fucking golden
Gold,
shield.
bro.
Literally just like use the small one, boom, boom, and then just go out and shoot. Cause I remember when I used to watch Paulo play, he would literally be like in a hallway like gunfight where it's just 1 versus 1, right?
Yeah.
And he just stays there, boom, shooting, shielding up, boom, shooting, shielding up, boom, shooting, and like that guy must have done so much damage to Paulo, you get me? But because he's able to just keep shielding up and shit,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He was able to like out health him, you get what I
Yeah.
mean? Even like, cause so just that technique, you're able to defeat people with better aim because you just
You have to be
more
good with
health.
your aim, though. Like
have to be
you
good
have
at-
to
yeah.
hit every shot. You can't miss. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, cause you could go out and like, let's say the other guy lands more bullets than you, right? If you go into cover and you shield up, and you go back out and shoot, he like let's say he still does more damage than what you're doing to him.
Yeah.
You can still go back and keep shielding up to keep your health up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And then like if he's not doing that, like because he would do the small ones real quick, because he'll do it as soon as he goes to like he puts out the shield as he's going to cover, and then pops out as the shield's done, and then
Yeah.
shoots. Gets the guy lands a couple shots and then just like goes back to like just kept doing that, and the other people won't shield up. So then Paulo, like even if he's not landing as many shots on them, eventually you're gonna kill him. You know what I mean?
That's just, man, that makes me want to play Apex, bro.
Yeah, Tony's not hitting me up, but if he's not hitting me up,
And just play Apex. Let me just get
I'm
the.
gonna play Apex.
Let me get this toothpick. Water?
Huh?
Need water?
Yeah, enough for water. For water. A water. For members only, bro. That's hilarious. Being a member, bro. It'll be sick. It's gonna be sick as little things that we gonna do.
There you go.
Sounds sick, man. I love fucking 7s and 9s and shit like that, bro.
I agree.
Like that, like, cause here's the thing. When I used to try to discover, like, try and find melodies, like, of songs,
Yeah.
like, I would figure out the melody, and I still wouldn't be able to find out the chords. Because to me, I used to think that the melody had to revolve around the chord,
Yeah.
which it kind of somewhat has to. But the thing is that I didn't know about 7s and 9s like that. So to
Okay.
me, I wouldn't know, like when you with that lick, right?
Yeah.
You're playing the 3rd, 5th, 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. And 9. And back then I'd be like, oh, so it's this. I'm like, oh, so that must mean it has to be in, like, whatever, you know what I mean?
Trying to make it more complicated.
And then, but then I'm like, oh, so what it actually is this is like the 9th, you get me?
Yeah.
And then when you do it again, and then you still bring down the 3rd, so it's like it's the major 9, but now it's the A minor major 9.
A minor, major.
Yeah, so like the only thing that changes is the 3rd. The 3rd changes from to the minor.
Wow.
You hear me?
That's such a good ass jazzy fucking
Yeah.
sound, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then the fucking.
That's what sounds like Christmas
the-
right there,
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the 7th. Like the like, see, to me, I would never have known to play the E chord while playing the D sharp. You get me? In as the lead. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Back then. So I'd be like trying to figure out the chord. I'm like, well, it has to be a chord that involves this. No, not knowing. Oh, it could be. You know what
Out
I mean?
of the scale.
Yeah, and that's the more beautiful shit
Yeah.
is actually
Out of
the
the
stuff
scale.
that's in the 9th and the
Yeah.
7th and the like that. Those notes are the ones that make it beautiful.
Because those are the higher notes
Yeah.
of that chord.
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful, bro.
Yeah, man, I like talking about music. Music's good.
That's so good, bro. That's the only chord that actually has the notes in it.
Yeah.
Made that better.
Dude, this little hookah holder.
Better. Yeah, that shit's sick.
My nigga, bro.
You
I'm like, what did I do to earn such a beautiful hookah?
you fucking had to make a deal, bro. He said, "Here, can you pass the lighter?"
Yeah, yeah.
He
Go
was
with
like, he was like, "Oh, yeah, this how 170?" And like you're like, "Oh, this box is 160. So for all of this, 170?" And this is like $220 worth of 170. This is like $200 worth of 170. That's fucking funny.
It's at 180. Let's meet in
Yeah,
the middle.
that's-
180. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
meet in
bro.
the middle. 180.
Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious, bro.
He just wanted to get. He just wanted to sell the product. You know what I mean? He had a
Because
lot
like
of them.
that's the thing is that like
People
he
probably
already-
don't even buy hookahs like that.
Like what he guaranteed was he was gonna get over $150. Like so you like him not giving you a deal would have made him lose $150 guaranteed dollars pretty much at that point.
Exactly. Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. He would have had nothing. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure it's not $150 like to make. You know what I mean?
For them to buy it, probably like 120. You know what I mean? I would say 130.
I'd say like because they probably buy a bunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
don't know.
true.
I wonder if they buy parts and then they make it, or if they buy the whole complete set. You
I
know?
think they buy the whole set in bulk. You know, they buy like a bunch. Like They probably they made money. Like if anything, 160 was overcharging. You know what I mean? Probably spent like $70 on that shit, bro. Yeah.
What song is that?
Sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it sounds like one of
Never
those
gonna
Backstreet.
be close to, never gonna
Yeah.
be.
Sounds like a Backstreet or NSYNC song.
It's gonna be my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Avril Lavigne?
That's in sync, I think.
It's NSYNC. See, that's funny. That whole era, to me, all those are the same artists: Britney, Avril Lavigne, NSYNC, and Backstreet Boys.
Wouldn't doubt if it's all written by the same dude.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, most definitely.
Written by the same dude, just like sold to different artists, you know?
I'm
It's like almost like some pop funk, you know what I mean?
not gonna lie, like you know how like there's usually like the songs that you listen to when you're younger, you like have a nostalgic connection to them, and that's why they're like the best songs, right?
Yeah.
When I hear pop songs back then, they're not that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Feel
it's
like-
cheesy.
Like they're just like, you know what I mean? They're too like even just like the melody and the voicing of it and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Well, like which songs?
I'm thinking of so like Britney Spears
Yeah.
and shit like that.
It's just it's I don't know. It was just like light poppy, you know, just like
Like, even just
bubblegum
the
music,
rhythm,
you know.
That.
It's just up. They're selling the image and Britney's, you know what I
That's
mean?
what it is.
They're just selling her.
That's what I'm saying is that it wasn't necessarily on the talent. You know what I mean? The thing is that they were just putting out songs
Yeah.
that were halfway decent sounding, but like when you think about it as like, oh, this isn't like good.
Yeah.
Like when I hear Justin Timberlake songs, sometimes I'll be like, damn, that's fucking Take It to the Bridge. I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, you know, take it to the chorus.
Justin Timberlake is pretty talented, like himself.
Like that is like that's different than fucking like this even this because the songs it sounds too just generated. You know what I mean?
It's like these pop artists have been cultivated in the industry for so long. Like so much money has been invested in them. You know, like what they what they create, like creatively and stuff. Like this is what they get. You know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they have to just sell it. Because they invested so much money and time in Britney.
Like, they really try to suck out as much as they can with boy bands with Big Time Rush. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like at that point they really like I think like what is it? Disney did Jonas Brothers, whatever, and I think Nickelodeon was just trying to compete with it,
Yeah, exactly.
and then made Big Time Rush,
Yeah, Big Time Rush.
which was one of the dumbest things ever.
I mean, compared to Jonas Brothers, I think they're in the same level of like.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, me too. That's the Jonas Brothers was just one of those things. The parents were both like musicians. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Like in opera and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then like they, just the three kids got into music and they sold their boys to Disney.
They sold their boys to Disney. And then they were like, I don't want to do this no more, Mr. Mouse. And then the mouse would like kick him in the shin and be like,
Yeah.
don't fucking do
He injected Nick Jonas with diabetes.
Because he was the one that was lashing out too much.
Yeah.
He needed to fly straight. He needed to fly straight. Oh no.
I'm gonna write a song about my diabetes.
Diabetes.
My diabetes.
I can't eat that ice cream that I really want to eat.
Like that pussy too sweet.
The pussy too
I
sweet.
cannot eat it.
I can't. It's gonna trigger my diabetes. Man, jamming out was sick, bro.
That shit was sick. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'll tell you that was gonna meet you guys when he gets out of work.
Should go to Six Flags, man.
I'm down to go. I'm down to go to one of those spots. But wherever we go, I want to get the season pass. I feel like just like the knots would be easier for you to get to from Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain, the 5. Does 134? Yeah, it does connect to 134. And then you can take it south, I guess.
I mean, I don't mind the trip.
Well, then, I mean, I prefer Magic Mountain to be completely honest because
Yeah.
like I've gotten the season pass there a couple of times, and I would buy the
Flash pass.
yeah, and no, not
Exactly.
even the fast pass. At the time, the cup, you know how they have like this every year they have a different color for the cup, right?
Yeah.
And you could buy one for where it's just the day it's free, right?
Yeah.
And then every other day it's $1, right? Which is still good. Or you can get the one where it's only for like $5 or $10 more. You get the one where it's free all year, and that's the one I would get.
We should do like a podcast at Six Flags.
Yeah, we could.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like because we could really just like I want to be able to do that. Just have a bunch of equipment with us, and we'd be able to just kind of just do.
We would just need microphones to record the audio
Yeah.
and the video.
Yeah, exactly. And then just someone following us with the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
And because even some things that we say, let's say if we don't necessarily catch a good video for it, we can still like overdub.
Overdub
we
it.
Have like, like just the roller coasters, or, you know what I mean?
We could have video of us on the roller coaster.
Yeah,
like,
just waiting in line or something like just fucking just something.
Nah, that'd be kind of sick. That would be sick as fuck, bro, if we did that shit. I like July, man. July's a good month, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
July's a sick ass month. What's today? The 2nd or the 1st?
No, yeah, it's the 1st of August now. Little fashion Augustine.
Yeah, my sister moves at the end of this month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, she's gonna go to Seattle.
That's right. I want you to lit up the blunt with the stove.
That's hilarious.
That she couldn't find it. She couldn't find a lighter. Just try to use the stove.
You down to roll another blunt, my nigga?
A blunt?
If you're down. If you're down, bro.
I'm down. I'm down for that, and then I'll probably head out because I guess they want to kick it, but they want to kick it a little later. Maybe it's off a little late.
What do you think about the hookah?
The hookah. The hookah's good, man. I feel like I could feel it. You know what I mean?
You feel like your head changed and shit, huh?
Yeah, I can feel it.
I'm gonna put a little bit more weed next time.
So wait, so the coals, do they have like? Is it just coals?
Yeah, it just coals like it roasts the, cause it's wet tobacco.
Yeah.
So it just like heats it up, and then when you hit it, I guess some fucking divine Allah miracle happens, bro. Allah himself blesses the smoke to fucking come out every time, bro. Oh shit, I feel that shit too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, man, this shit's fucking dope. This shit's still going. He said it's over when like it's not smoking and like you taste like a burnt. Yeah, I'll get a surface. I'll roll it out here. Now here's fucking chill, bro. You want a chair so you can put your feet up and shit?
No, I'm good right now.
Oh shit! I need to get the fucking thing. Oh wait, there's. Look at that. There's a surface here the whole time.
Oh shit.
Innovation is the key to success. I'm smoking a bomb. Innovation is the key to success. I'm smoking a bomb. You want put in.
And these rocks look like the rock candy. You ever seen those rock candies?
The candy rocks.
You ever seen those?
Like the ones that pop and shit.
No, these actually, they look like these, but it's chocolate. And you eat it, and it's like, you know, M&Ms have that coating over it that make them like prevent them from melting.
Chocolate? I mean, rocks?
Yeah, rocks that look like this, but they're chocolate. They're supposed to be chocolate that they made to look like rocks. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, I haven't seen that.
And these look like the rocks that the chocolates.
These look like the rocks that the chocolates buy. These look like the rocks that the chocolates buy. And they sold it in the candy shop. They sold a lot. To be bought. There was a lot of rocks. That rock said, that spot, be bought by the chocolates. CIA to destroy the black community because they had to break up the Black Panthers somewhere.
And destroy the Black Panther somehow.
They had to tear them apart.
We'll destroy them economically.
Exactly. Oh shit. Yeah, man. You know what's funny? There's a movie called Hell Caesar.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch that movie because, like, I forgot what was going on, but like one of the main actors was missing. Like a main actor that's supposed to do like he was supposed to play Caesar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, how old is this movie?
It's like it was out in 2008. It's by the Coen brothers.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically about how movies and dialogue could move you, you know, like the entertainment business and the people who write the dialogue.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they don't really tell you that. It's just, you know, the Coen brothers, you know, there's a bunch of quirky characters, you know, it's all like visually metaphoric, you know what I mean? But like the story doesn't really like say it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the actor, he was kidnapped by like an extra.
Oh, shit.
And like an extra was like part of like a group or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a group full of writers, like Hollywood writers, who all came together, and they basically are all communists. Like they have this professor dude, and like he sits down and talks to the actor who's played by George Clooney.
Oh, okay.
And he basically said like this whole speech is like, well, we can't predict the future, but economics is basically predicting the future. You know, if you could predict economics, then you could predict the future. And he just said something, you know, and then like he just said some crazy shit. And that's when the narrator like says like, and that's when the actor got introduced to the code of communism or some shit like that. You know, like you know what I mean? Like, but I didn't realize what the fuck communism was. So like it was supposed to be like a funny moment. But I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what that is. I want to rewatch that shit because I think I'll laugh my ass off.
I bet you, yeah.
Dude.
That's the thing, because a lot of like jokes, like when you see things when you're younger, you don't get it all because it's like you don't know like the whole what any of it really means, like exactly.
It's funny because the writers were like, and we're subtly like putting like communist ideas in our movie. Like, for example, my movie, they had a vote to see who's the town leader, but then they all decided to make Jeffrey, the town's gatekeeper, the leader. You know, so they threw away the votes and made him the leader. You know,
That's hilarious. Dude, it's so fucking funny, bro. It's like just the subtle things like that. That's actually really fucking funny.
Dude, that is funny,
That's
huh?
so clever, bro.
Yeah. And then like it ends the movie.
They threw away the votes. Like,
Yeah, the movie ends with the fucking what's it called? George Clooney gets back on set, and like you know he just like does the performance what he's supposed to say, and it shows a shot of all the crew members just like feeling like what he's saying because it's Caesar like talking about like his victory or whatever, you know. So it's supposed to be inspirational, and like everyone you can see just get like lit up by it, you know. And then like he fucks up the last word. He's like, fuck, like cut, let's do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just show like
that it was just for the
yeah, it was an act. You know what I mean? Oh.
And then it ends like that.
Yeah.
Like him being like, all right, cut, let's do it again.
Yeah. Like because he fucks up like, God damn, fuck.
And then it just ends just right there.
Yeah,
That's good. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a good movie, man. It follows like this Hollywood enforcer that just makes sure like shit like works properly. Like it starts off with like him like waiting outside this house in like Los Feliz because it's all based in LA, Hollywood, you know what I mean? And like basically there's a Hollywood actress like taking pictures with somebody, and like if those pictures get leaked out, then like her image of like being like America's sweetheart is going to be like shattered or whatever.
Tainted.
Yeah, exactly. So like he basically
Andrew Tainted. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, he basically went in and like they can't call the police, you know what I mean? So he basically went in there. He like got the camera, broke it, and he told the like actress like, "You're gonna call the police. You're gonna tell them that you were like not feeling yourself or like you know what I mean?" Because they're like, "Oh, where did she go?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like the paparazzi, I guess, were looking for her. Some shit like that.
That's weird.
It's funny because there's like they have the press and like the news played by the same actress, but she's wearing a different thing.
Yeah,
and like that's like,
you.
don't talk about my twin sister. They're like twin sisters.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like and like
And that's I get what you mean by the there's supposed to be like symbolism.
Exactly, yeah.
Metaphorical, like you know what I mean.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny because the communist writers like they like one of the fucking one of the actors he's played by Channing Tatum. He's like an American star, you know what I mean? And like there's like a secret agent like working within the fucking in the KGB or whatever. Like
Working.
yeah, in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny because they got money. I forgot how they got money. It was like from the bribe or whatever. Like we were like, we'll give you the actor if you give us money. You know what I mean? The writer said that, but the writers they met up with the KGB boat, like a submarine. Like it just like lifted from the ocean and shit. And Channing Tatum, he was the KGB spy.
Oh yeah.
And then like he just walks into the boat, and then the writers were like, "Here, take this money. We don't want it. Take it for the cause." And then they looked at each other. They're like, "Okay, sure."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll take the money.
And then like they were gonna throw it, but then like it just falls into the water or some shit like that. Yeah, and then they just fly away or just swim away or whatever. Oh, that shit was funny, man.
That's all in the same movie?
Yeah,
Damn, it's a
good movie, man. Hail Caesar.
yeah.
That's funny how that's how it's called.
2008.
Yeah.
Hail Caesar. It sounds like that's like around the time like fucking epic movie was coming out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Those types of movies where everything was kind of satire back then on things. You know what I mean?
Fucking
That was like the whole.
Scarlett Johansson comes out. Yeah, they do a crazy shot where like she like comes from water, but like she ascends from water.
Yeah.
Like she was a mermaid or something,
Oh,
but
shit.
she ascends from water and like she's all dry with makeup and like all,
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she looks like she just like
Submerged.
she didn't come out from the water.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
she didn't look wet. But they go behind the scenes how they did that shit, and she basically gets dunked in, but they reverse the
They
film.
reverse it,
yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of
She
crazy.
probably got dunked in like slowly or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
In order so it doesn't have the splash.
yeah. And so also she doesn't fucking get stuck down there and drown.
Yeah.
Like, Hell Caesar a good ass movie, man.
See that's pretty sick though. Shit like that. Cause I can imagine seeing that. Like just imagine in real life someone coming out the water and they're fucking just completely dry.
And Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. You know, dude. You remember what is that fucking stupid Megan Fox movie, bro?
Jennifer's Body.
Exactly, bro. Alright, I remember fucking seeing the advertisements for that.
I thought we were gonna see Megan Fox naked, bro. I thought we were gonna see her
I thought I was
tits,
gonna at
bro.
least see some titties, bro. And you know what, dude? Me and my older brother, we took a day off of school. And we went to fucking Universal Studios, right, to go to the movie theaters.
Nope.
Out the theaters that
You
we
want
used
to
go
see those titties in HD?
Yeah,
my
bro.
nigga?
We wanted to see that shit, bro, on the big screen, bro. The big old screen. And because when you see the commercials, it's literally like her getting out the water and they stop right before they get to her tits, right?
Yeah.
So you're there like, oh, okay, so in the movie, we're going to see her tits. That was all false advertisement, bro. That's literally the shot they used. They cut it off at the same moment that they cut it off in the scene.
I would have walked out of the movie theater, asked for my fucking money right then and there.
We were just still waiting, and we were just like, there was like one scene where she's like kissing the other girl, you get me?
Yeah.
And that's fine, but it's just like, it's not like, you know what I mean?
It's not like a lesbian fucking porn
Yeah, it
scene.
wasn't like what I wanted to see, bro. And
I
I
wanna see
remember,
Megan Fox
I was
tits.
so disappointed that movie was a fucking F- in my book, bro.
The movie wasn't even that good, huh?
Yo, I didn't even go. I didn't go to school that day, just so that I could watch it like when it came out, because it came out on a Thursday or some shit like that,
And
or
it's
a
some
Wednesday.
Stupid like fucking teenage movie shit, huh?
It was, bro. It's a stupid ass fucking like dumb. Like I think I don't know what she is, bro.
She's a fucking whore. That's what she is.
Is she a vampire or something?
That's so dumb.
She's supposed
God.
to be something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's just like very like, oh, you don't know what she, you know?
Yeah. Like she had to discover. Her friend had to like discover what the fuck she was or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, you know what I mean?
Dude, Megan
And it was
Fox
a
was
weird
so
scene
hot
because
back
she was
then.
getting like one of the friend she was getting smashed, and she was like seeing like the dead body in front of her while she was getting smashed. I mean, that's just a weird like
That's weird,
visual.
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That turned some goth bitches on though.
Yeah, that's the thing to me. Yeah, that probably does, huh? To me, I thought that shit was just
It's like, oh
weird.
my god, that's so dark.
I was like, that's just nasty. You know?
Yeah.
I'd have been like, all right, hey, I'm not in the mood for it right now. If I started seeing like that shit,
Yeah, it's like this is not the place to do
I'd have
that.
been like, hey, I'd have been like, you may not be able to see this, but I see this dead nigga right now.
I don't know,
So
man.
I need you
Teenage
to-
hormones are kind of powerful though, man.
Yeah, maybe back then. I don't know. That's true.
Back
I forget that
then,
was supposed to be back then.
teenage hormones are a motherfucker, man. Remember back then, it was like whatever, man. It's like it's a parking lot. No one's here right now. Let's go. 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 No one's here. No one's home. Let's go. Let's go. Parking lot. In the driveway, yeah. Oh, in the dark. Oh, girl, let's go. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's good. Hit your head, sweating. Yeah, condensation on the wall. Girl, you also being small. Yo, let's go. Go, let's go. Girl, let's go. Let's go. Girl, let's go. Anywhere we can. Where we go. 'Cause beautiful. Girl, yeah. Good job, bro. See, I like jamming out to Tommy because you know how to jam. not only do you know how to jam, you know how to fucking like make something. You know what I mean? You have an eagerness to want to make shit. You know what I mean? That's good, bro. Like, I can't imagine myself making music with Tony.
Yeah.
Because he's not as serious as I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he would want to think that he is like he's like, oh, like to justify like him not doing shit, it'd be like, well, you don't really know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I've been in so many bands, bro. Like,
but even like, just to me, like, what when we're jamming, right? One thing that we don't do rhythmically, right? I mean, one thing we do is we stay in that rhythm, whatever the key signature is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The time signature, I mean.
yeah,
So like, if we're playing like where it's like 4/4, you know what I mean? And it's like digga 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 digga. You know what I mean? Digga 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 digga. And then there's the triplet, you get me?
Yeah.
Where it's like
And he doesn't do the triplet.
like he'll do the triplet if we're doing 4/4, or sometimes he'll do the 4/4 when we're doing triplet, you know what I mean? And it's a very obvious like, ooh, that's wrong, you know what I mean?
That's right.
It's like when you play a wrong note. That's the thing with rhythmic, because drummers think like, well, if they're playing the rhythm, that's the rhythm that everyone has to follow, which is kind of true. You know what I mean? But if literally everyone is on another rhythm, you should just play that. You know what I mean?
You think he does it on purpose, or is this just like a this technical or skill thing around
I
that?
think it's a technical thing. I think it's like, to him, like, it's more of like, he's like, okay, I want to play fast, and he has a fast rhythm that he does, but he doesn't also have a fast triplet rhythm. You know what I mean? Where it's like, so he'll have the slow this, but he won't have the fast version of
The
I mean, no,
triplet.
he'll have the slow, like normal, like 16, you know, fucking eighth notes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but he doesn't have one where it's the 12 eighth notes. You know what I mean?
He doesn't have the trap feel.
Like that song "Fool in the Rain,"
Mm-hmm.
right? That's in 12/8. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That boom 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 ka, chicka boom boom ka, chicka boom boom ka, chicka boom boom ka, chicka ka boom boom. Ticka 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 dun dun ticka cat ticka dun dun cat. You know, so that rhythm is in 12/8.
Yeah, it sounded like 12 8.
But it wouldn't. But it wouldn't sound the same if he's doing, you know,
Playing the 4/4.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the
No, this.
oh.
This nigga. Oh my
Where's the
God.
lighter? Did I not give it back?
I don't know.
Oh, it's right below your feet. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, but like there's a time and place to play the like
Yeah, the 4/4.
yeah, like a song that does
The
that.
16 notes.
You know, I'm trying to think what does that? Is it the toxicity? I think. Yeah, the toxicity, right? So the way that they do their count, right,
Yeah.
is like 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2, right? That boom, or the when he starts the lyrics, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. That's in 3 3 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and you do four like, you know, bars of the 3, you know, 1 2 3 1 2 dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? Yeah, 1 2 3 dun 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 dun. And then so like that, when you do four of 4 measures of 3,
Yeah.
that is 12 like 12 beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like they have the 12 eighth notes, and then when they do the toxicity part, like, what? How do you own the world? How do you? That's in triplets. You get me? That's triplet, triplet, down. You know what I mean? The ticket, the ticket, the ticket, the ticket, the triple, the triple, the triple, the triple, the down. You know what I mean? So that part's in 12/8. Ticket, the 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 and then it goes back to the then because it's all about where the accent is. It goes from the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But when they're doing the 1 2 1 2 1 the 1 2 1 2 1 2, you know, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2. You know what I mean? So it's like just that feel. If they don't do it right, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't sound like each like he the drummer knew to be like, oh, this is the 3 1 2 1 2 3.
What Tony just doesn't do.
Technically, it'd be 6/4, I guess.
He doesn't practice, bro. He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He used. I'm telling you, right before the pandemic and everything, he was practicing a lot, and he was telling you he was doing some crazy rhythm shit.
How does he practice?
I mean, he used to just practice the pad, you know what I mean, and he was like just like as a drum pad.
He needs to practice. He needs to practice with the kit. He should just go every like maybe twice a week, once a week to the studio by himself and just right there.
I'll tell you, like that would be sick.
Maybe the dude could cut him a deal because he goes so often. He's just, I don't know, he just doesn't take initiative, you know what I mean? There's some people who know what they do, know what they gotta do.
I'm saying, because I love
people know what they gotta do.
I love that shit because that's so rhythmically good. Like, I love good rhythmic shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like Led Zeppelin's The Ocean.
Yeah.
You know, like the down, 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 down. Like that's in 4/4, but the last measure's in 3/4. When you do the bounce, that, right? That's in 3.
Yeah.
Bounce, that. Then they go right into it. 1, 2, that bounce, that, down, 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 down. 3, bow down, down. You know what I mean?
Dun, 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 dun,
2, 3, bow down, down. But like the rhythm that they do for the 3 beat is the down, da, bump that, bump that, bump that, bump the bow down, down. That's just bump that, bow down, down. Like that's the thing. And then when he goes into the lyrics, it goes to 4/4. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then when it goes back to the chorus, you know what I mean? Then it goes to fucking that 4/4, but the last one in 3/4.
4/4.
Yeah, they do real like I look technical shit like that. And that's why it's like, see, that's why that song's so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the drums when you hear it because like when it's the 3/4, it sounds like
The drums are really good, man. Man, like, I don't know, man. Like, Tony's good, you know. He's a good drummer for the styles he does. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to do, like, some fast metal, punk, like, ska stuff.
Which is pretty much, like, that's the way Tony, like, got introduced to Ed, who's drumming, was because the homie Chris, right? And he would hype like he would always oversell, you know what I mean?
Who?
Chris, you know what I mean? He would always be like he never heard Tony play, right, the drums, but like Ed was looking for a drummer, and Tony had like a little piece of a drum kit or whatever like that, and like Chris, never hearing Tony play, told Ed like, oh dude, you need this guy. Oh dude, he plays fucking like, you know what I mean? Because he was Tony's friend, so he was like hyping him up, like, you know what I mean?
Funny,
back in middle school, and like just like it's kind of funny. And then like he didn't really like know how to play, but he learned fast, and it was very like it was cool because it was like Ringo Starry kind of like feel where it was like, you know, like the beat, like it just like ooh, it wasn't the traditional, but it felt like you could feel where it was,
funk,
you know what I mean? You could feel it, and it sounded really cool. I like that shit. And then like he just like I said, he got like, it was just better and better. But it was like you're definitely right. It's more ska and punk. Like he does, but he would practice very lightly, like I said, you were practicing it more right before.
Yeah.
But this is the jazzy type shit, and that's the stuff you want to learn.
That's
you know
the
what I mean?
stuff like if once you learn the jazz, you learn everything. No one can say shit to you. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah. That's why like learning the jazzy chords. Like once you learn jazzy chords, you kind of learn everything. Like what's chord wise, like
Yeah, like the sevens, nines. What's they gonna do? 11, 13.
yeah, at 11, exactly. To
Then-
you, yeah. At that point, it feels like, and you know exactly.
Yeah, where
like
it's at.
like
Yeah.
once you hear a chord, you're like, oh, that's the chord. Oh, it must go into this chord then. You know what I mean? Like just the knowledge of like and one thing that I forgot what I was listening to, but like I was able to hear that, oh, that's a secondary fifth or whatever, the secondary dominant.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh shit, like I'm starting to kind of hear the you know, like, oh, okay, this is the chord where if you want to go for this, like the big example I do is like there's the chord progression where it's like the fourth, right?
Yeah.
And then the fourth minor.
That's beautiful,
And
man.
then,
Yeah.
then you go to the first,
Yeah.
right? And
Fuck
then from
yeah.
here you could go to the major second. Like, you know what I mean? So if you're like this, oh wait, it would. Wait, actually, what chord would it be? No, it would be the major third. The major third.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like that. You could do that, or you could just from the C make it just C7. You know what I mean? So it's like, just where do you want to go with it? You know what I mean? It's like, and it's a different feel. Like to me personally, I love that seventh feel, bro. Like it's just so, like just when it goes from the C, and that seven, I love that tone.
Dude, 2 weeks. Our third Ashes Trap is going to be edited.
Yeah.
It's going to be edited.
Yeah.
The third one. Maybe not next one.
Yeah.
Maybe not the one after that one.
Yeah.
The third one for sure. So I'm not going to buy no music equipment.
Yeah.
Not gonna,
Nice, bro.
maybe a mixer. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm down to like try to get some stuff too. You know what I mean?
We could probably get our mics at the same time.
I'm
Since
down to get a mic.
since my sister and her husband work at Apple, they get discounts in certain electronic companies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
So they get a discount for sure.
Oh, dude, really? 'Cause
Yeah.
Let me know, bro. 'Cause that's the mic I like to get.
Yeah, we could probably get
Sure.
like both mics and shit.
I appreciate Shure. Like
But-
I said, Shure, the PGA 48 is the one that I like.
We gotta really look into mics. You know, different types of mics.
Yeah, different. You're right.
Because there's different types of mics. You know what I mean?
That one's just good for like recording. Like it's really like it picks
Yeah.
up your voice really nice, and it picks up your whole voice. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like I like the way my voice sounded when you speak into it.
remember that one mic in Guitar Center where like you hear everything?
Yeah.
That's like the record. That's the mic you have in a box. You know,
Yeah.
in a closed environment.
Oh yeah.
Because it detects everything, every harmonic in your voice.
Oh, so that's when you have like in one of the in the studio room.
Yeah.
Where you're just,
It's a
like,
controlled
way
environment, a
up
real
there,
controlled
it's all,
environment.
like literally.
Yeah, that's a professional
Yeah.
controlled mic. So that's the one that captures everything. There's one that like captures like
I
sound.
want to eventually have one of those rooms. You know.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
want to eventually have like a spot. That would be cool if there was a house, like if there was like a place for rent that had an extra room. And no, I guess because when it's rent, they won't let you renovate on it. You can turn it into a studio and shit. Make it put a soundproof room in it.
Fucking charge people for recording.
That's what I'm saying, because like I want to have like that setup that one guy had.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're literally able to walk in and just start playing, and literally like charge people as they walk in through the door. Like the time starts as you walk in. You better walk in and just start. You better walk in and get right to the keys, bro.
We have a timer.
Yeah, the timer starts as you walk in that door. You know what I mean? And then like if they want our help for anything,
That's extra.
that's extra, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds so great.
And because there's some people who they won't even mind spending the extra money because they just want to rap over something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some people who just don't mind. They're like, here, they'll let us have the freedom to control. I'm like, all right, we'll do it. That's the thing. I want us to start like, I want us to get to the point where charge. people big money to make shit for them. You know what I mean? They'll be like, yo, man, I heard you fucking made this for fucking blah, blah. Well, yeah, man. We did. Like, hope that we make something for someone and that shit goes viral. You know what I mean? Because, like, we could get famous off of other people going viral, too.
Just for having the beat.
Just for making that music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People, and like YouTube people will ask us to make music for them.
Yeah, and because there's people who, like, they'll be like, you know, who always try to do, like, the groundwork, so they'll try to hit us up to make music. Like, hey, man, I heard that you made that you're the one who made the beat for that song. Yeah, I need someone to make that, you know what I mean? Some people, like, just try to follow us on Instagram or whatever, and then they'll see, like, on the Instagram. Like, Instagram now, like, that's like having a card. A fucking, what's a business card?
Yeah.
That's like what it is. We gotta have a fucking Instagram, a business fucking Instagram.
You're right.
You know, so that we put that shit on there. You see, oh, okay, this guy's this and this, musician, fucking, you know, fucking podcaster.
You're right, man.
PUBG.
You're absolutely right, man. I think I should just download Instagram right now. Instagram right now, but just business only.
Yeah, business only. You know what I mean? Because it's good too. Because then once we start going, like we'll go performing places and we'll go out. There'll be people who'll be like, "Yo, man, I really like what you guys did." We'll be like, "Oh yeah, man. Like yeah, we do that shit, man." It's like we also make music. Like we could we'll exchange Instagram, and on our Instagram we'll say how we write music and shit, how we charge people to write music, and some people will just like follow us and be like, oh, what the fuck, might be able to fucking make something.
I got the biggest head change right now.
Yeah.
Bad.
This would be fun, man. That's the thing. That's what I want. I want it to be like where it's just we're making money off of just constantly being in the studio. You know what I mean? Like it's an office. You know, people just be entering offices all the time for fucking insurance or whatever the fuck it is or anything. You know what I mean? We're just in the office, but just you know, people are on their fucking their little keyboard. We got our keyboards. We're gonna be like looking at the computer and shit.
That'd be like a 9 to 5.
Be like, oh wait. No.
It'd be a legit 9 to 5. Like we'll be open from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. If you want to be like, if you want a late night session, it's gonna be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because we have to have time to make our music too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta make time to make our
That's
music.
true. That's very true. I definitely like that idea because I feel like
It's like what Aru and all of them were trying to do. But like they were rappers, they didn't have engineering skills or
it would be
anything.
cool if we had a place. You know how they have rage rooms, but like if we have a room where it's like we're just making music or whatever, we're just jamming, and like people come in and then just try to like record their little like whatever that they want to do. You know what I mean? Over what we're doing. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think of like you know like a room like you know how they have like those. Like there's a place where it's like you know they had the computer room, and the computer room used to be like where you would you go there for Wi-Fi and shit, or you go there for internet. You know what I mean? Because you know you can't be on the internet in your house. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So you go on the internet over there, and you would pay to use like their computers. In
Oh
their
yeah,
area,
like a
right?
cafe, yeah.
Yeah, like the internet cafes, exactly. So, like just like kind of like along those lines where it's like we're like just making music. People could come like somewhere where people could just walk in. Try to like bust something a little bit, like oh, okay, here you want to make a little something. All right, here let's make a little. You know what I mean?
Well, people could be badass.
Yeah, where people
You know what I mean?
and then could feel like badass and like interact with other people.
Yeah.
And, like I said, they create like a hub. You know what I mean?
You make that on the VR world.
That's what we should do. We should get ahead on the music community of the VR.
Yeah. Yeah, there is music community VR. Like when I did the open mic, there's people doing their music. Like they hooked, I don't know how the fuck they hooked up their shit to their computer because they have computers.
Well, I mean, if
connected
you have
VR.
everything connected to the
audio interface.
The interface. Just hook it up to the computer.
Yeah.
That's probably what they did.
That's exactly what they did.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
That is so sick, though.
We'll have 2 different types of performances: live, VR. We even advertise our performances. Like you guys,
like meet us in the VR realm.
You guys have VR. We're gonna have our VR performance in 3 hours. So get ready.
A little studio where we could just be jamming out, bro. You know what I mean? And be having cameras set up. That's the thing. And then like we'll hire someone, right? The person who does editing. When we do our shit live, they'll be the one who does the camera switching. Live camera switching, you know what I mean? Because all that shit's important. Like I realized that like when you watch the H3 podcast, like they have such a huge crew, like of 6 people, but they're all doing something that's kind of essential to the show.
I wish there was like a way we could register, like, okay, this is our table, this is our like instruments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the VR, you know what I mean? Like,
if we somehow, you know, there's people who do that where they're like, there's this girl who her entire thing like her name's Code Miko, right? And she's like a coder, like video game designer, like whatever. And she like, so she knows about how to like, you know, do coding, and she bought like a whole suit, and like she's one of those people, like everything she makes on her like Twitch, she fucking puts right back into like the thing to make it even better. And like she had it, like, it's her character, right? She moves, it's her when she talks, it's her when she blinks, like it's her. She hooked up her phone, right? That would like when she get like her phone to the phone in to her phone.
She can see the
connected
phone.
The screen, right? She connected, the screen image, right? That onto the character's like screen image, like the way she did it. So it's like, you know, like whatever you see on her phone is connected to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like her character is getting the phone calls and being able to watch like a YouTube video like that, or being able to do whatever.
Dude, we need to figure that out.
phone.
We need to figure that out.
I mean?
We need to figure, because we could be able to
Yeah.
play guitar with the VR set. We could be playing the keys.
Like she made
I could switch the NPC programs. I could switch up the synth.
She made like a pet and shit like that. And she made like a house, right? Where she coded a house, right? Where before it was just like her room, but now she was able to like switch from fucking Twitch mode or whatever, like when she's sitting on the chair, to like her character was up and she was like moving her character, like gaming with her character, like walking around the house. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is my blah blah. Wow. Look, this is the restroom. This is, and like just walking around and shit. And like she had it where like if people like pay like whatever, like you can alter like her image or something like that. You make her have a big head, make her have like whatever, make her have a small head, make her have big old tits, make her, you know what I mean?
Big old feet.
So like, and then like she has it where like if people like do a super chat or whatever, like you see it like going across like just like her chest, like everything is interactive. Do you get what I mean? You could pay money and like she'll like just have like, you know, fire coming out of her head, like there's just whatever it, you know. So it's like people, they want to interact with that shit too, because it's like you're directly manipulating the person, you know what I mean?
That is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Like that whole idea is sick as fuck, where if we were able to connect our keyboard, right, to the keyboard that's in there, so that when we push C is pushed in that keyboard in the thing.
Yeah.
That's the VR shit that we need. That's what gave me the idea, was you saying that we need the keyboard in the thing.
So like we
so you can see our hands. Exactly. And then just like the keyboard, you can see it like the keyboard is connected to the keyboard that's in there.
And we could make our keyboards look crazy, and our guitars look crazy, and the NPC look crazy.
And it could be on,
the
get on
look
fire.
Crazy. Yeah.
You know what I mean? People could pay for it to like light up. And like even where it's like they could even pay for it to like break, right? Where it's like like what it will do is it will cut off the audio that's coming from it, and the audio that will play is it as if it broke, like, and visually it will just be the keyboard breaking. You know what I mean? Like they could do shit like break his string, you know what I mean? Pop his E string, and so like while you're playing, the E string is able to get.
We'll be able to like manipulate the visual like, cause if it's a performance, then it's like, you know, like a live show, like a light show, you know what I mean, or whatever like that. Our Patreon would be able to like do that shit, you know what I mean, and they'll just.
That's what I'm saying. Like we'll be able to like that's what we need to do. We need to have something like that.
Yeah.
Because that's something where the kids will be able to interact with it. You know, because that's the thing. We gotta have like where, you know, the adults, people who go to bars, they're gonna watch us because their music. You know what I mean? But then we need to get every single demographic.
Everyone's gonna watch
on
it
our
because
side. You know what I mean?
It's so cool. You know, we're gonna have so much shit. You know.
The more demographics that we target, the like greater of a chance we have to get a pool from. You know what I mean?
And you know what's cool? We're gonna be talking about music so much and how we make it. People are gonna be like, "I could do that." You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
That's the idea that I wanted. Like with that, when I was mentioning that, like you go into the room and we're just jamming.
Yeah.
And we just give them like, okay, what kind of feel do you want? You know what I mean? What kind of you know what I mean? And then just be like, do you want something like this? And we'll play like, we can either play like a scale or just like a simple like 1 3 5 like the, or do you wanna?
You're gonna be like, give me like a drill type beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, dang.
That's it. We're gonna learn all that shit.
Like drill is basically trap. The hi-hat goes like, instead of like going like eighth notes, it goes like.
It's that swing.
And then the rolls go on that swing. Yeah, it is that swing, and it's a double time. So, it goes. The hits goes between the eighth notes. So it's like boom, 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 with the hi-hats going. And just like some crazy like, and then you can do like a boom, 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 boom.
This should be sick. And then like,
you know, like it's just where you play, like you're like, you know what I mean? Like there's gonna be like moments where there's like a high ass sound, like dun, dun, and then you go.
Yeah. I want it to be one of those things where it's like we help them like kind of like create it too. You know what I mean? Like because for people, because I want it to be like where people who have no idea how to like anything about it. Like I want gribble grobble.
There's also gonna be people who are like, I want some soulful music. You know, that's when you play them.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. But I want like really anybody. I want unexperienced people to feel like they can walk in.
Yeah, make it sick ass music.
And then we'll be like here, like what we'll do is you could adjust the like, okay, we'll like let's say it's in the key of like A whatever.
Yeah.
And you'll adjust it to like where it's this, where it's only the white keys, and we'll just tell them like, all right, you from here to here, just like you know like first we give them like a rhythm. Different rhythms to choose from.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't go without like soloing what rhythm to do. You know.
Yeah.
We'll be like da 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 ba ba da da. You know, and then. You know what I mean?
And you just transfer that to that key.
It's just that rhythm, just like da 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 da. You know what I mean?
And you transfer that to the A major, yeah.
Yeah, and then like, but because you could adjust like the keyboard to like make it where the C is the A. You know what I mean? With certain keyboards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, because whatever it is, we'll have the equipment for it. That's gonna be the equipment for them. That we'll just adjust it real quick. We'll be able to adjust their keyboard for them, and then so that they'll be in the thing, and then so that they won't get like altered. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah, I want it to be something where it's very easy, something where it's like people are able to put out, and people like will feel good at what they do, and they'll give us money.
It was good money.
You know what I mean? Give us money and like just inspire people kind of play music. Like that will be our motto. We're like, we're just inspiring the youth to play music. Reality, I'm trying to get some money. No, I'm just kidding.
Reality, trying to take over the world.
Yeah, in reality, I want them all day money.
Trying to be top G.
G. Damn, bro, dude, I heard that Aiden Ross pays him 200K every time that he's on the stream.
You think so?
I mean, they said it. He said it live. He said, "Oh, Aiden, you owe me 30K or whatever." And like XQC like laughed, like, you know what I mean. But then like, he was like, "Yeah, like, all right, I'll send it." And like he was like, "Wait, you pay him 30K?" And he was like, and then he's like, "Yeah, every time he comes on stream." He's like, "Wait, you've been paying him 30K every time that he's been on stream?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. And he's gonna pay him $1 million to be his life coach or whatever.
He's either making a lot of money in return because those streams are like highly like viral,
Oh, Aiden, he makes a lot of money.
or like he's really fucking dumb.
No, it's a mixture of both. He makes money because he does like the gambling streams.
Really?
Yeah, and like those people pay literally like 5 million like a month. Bro.
Who?
The streams, like let's say Casino Go or whatever, like fucking.
He does gambling
There's
streams?
a place called Stake, right? I think
Yeah.
that's the one he does. I'm not exactly sure, but like one called Stake where it's like, you know, like they're just on there gambling and they're gambling like high amounts. Like whenever you see these streamers like gambling with like tens of thousands, like fucking like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right?
Really?
It's usually because they're, you know, they're sponsored. You know what I mean? And they get paid like $5 million. You know what I mean? And anytime there's like, wait a minute, I didn't get paid out for this. Oh no, that was their fault. He just hits them up and they just give him the money back. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
So Aiden Ross like watches it, reacts to it, or
no, he plays like he'll play like oh, here's one like blackjack. You know what I mean? There's like a blackjack where it's like there's live dealers doing it, but like everything's rigged obviously because the way the like they don't shuffle it in front of you or anything. Like it's just brought right there off screen. You know what I mean?
So it's like some casino shit.
And some casino shit, and it's just like
Maybe that's how him and Andrew Tate got like matched or whatever.
oh man, maybe.
Yeah.
But it might just be Andrew Tate was everywhere, and
Yeah.
Aiden Ross is like one of the bigger like, cause like he has a reach on the kids. You know what I mean? Which is why like some people don't like it because it's like, oh, like kids are watching you gamble and they're gonna want to gamble. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what some people are saying. So it's like, oh, you know, like you, and because they're seeing you gamble and
Making
like,
a lot of money.
exuberant amount of money, and if you're not like straight up front, like, oh, I'm getting paid $5 million
To be here.
to be here a month, you know what I mean? Like not even just once, like every month.
He could pay for it, but why would he pay Andrew Tate to be on his shit?
Well, I think
Wouldn't Andrew Tate pay him?
this is what it is. Andrew Tate knows that there's suckers out there that you can get money from.
Yeah.
And there's suckers in every tax bracket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He met a sucker.
Was it Aiden Ross?
Aiden Ross was that sucker.
Was it Aiden Ross?
You know what I
Oh
mean?
no.
That's the thing. He probably told it. He probably like said it in a joke because a lot of people who they do shit they'll say it as a joke, and I can imagine Aiden just being like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll send it to you right now, and then just once it becomes a one-time thing, it becomes a consistent thing. You know what I mean? But that's the thing, like in reality, dude, Andrew Tate is mad benefiting off of Aiden Ross. You know what I mean?
I think
Like,
it's like a mutual thing. They're both benefiting off
He's
each
not
other.
getting, yeah, exactly.
Like views wise.
But I feel like he's the like Aiden Ross is the Johnny Carson, I think, and Wild Tate's the like you know
The
what I
guest,
mean?
yeah.
The guest.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's that dynamic. You know what I
feel
mean?
it, yeah.
But like you know what I mean?
Because
Like,
he's the top G.
yeah,
know?
you don't imagine a guest fucking charging, you know, fucking Johnny Carson. You know what I mean?
But that was a joke.
I mean,
Because he was like, it's a joke. I don't pay. Because that's when Hassan came in. He was like, I can't believe you pay him. And he was like, that's a joke. I haven't paid him a dime.
oh really? Oh
Yeah.
there may be.
Yeah, because I saw the whole thing. Because Hassan tried to he was like, well, how you make your money? Like,
Yeah.
I want to talk about Hustlers University. Like, how you make
No,
your
yeah.
money? And I was like, man, stop talking about how he makes his money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he makes his money, how he makes his money, man.
I was like, and either because what he wants is that like people to be like, oh, it's a multi-level marketing scheme,
Yeah, MLM.
like whatever you know, the pyramid scheme. But like, to me, it's like
It's more like a community.
to me,
It's not really
even
like
if it is a pyramid scheme, like it's not like I don't know, like
It's not like they're selling you nothing. They're selling you
Yeah.
like some good ideas, a community.
yeah, and the thing is that
It's
they
for
teach you
50
is that
bucks.
you can make money off online.
Yeah.
The thing is that he's saying use my content,
Yeah.
but in reality, you could really just put any content
Yeah.
and apply the same techniques.
Yeah.
And the thing, so that's the thing. Like, to each their own. What I haven't heard is someone saying, "Hey, I bought, this university thing, and this shit is a fucking scam."
Yeah. Right.
See, all I've seen is people who haven't gotten it.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten it. I don't plan to. Ever,
Yeah. I
what
don't
mean?
feel like I need to
And
get
I
it.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of those things that I feel like it's for people who don't know. And
Yeah.
I think we've had the luxury of living
Knowing.
in LA.
Yeah.
And like we kind of know. You know what I mean?
And it's not only that. It's just like, it's also good for people to introduce to like who haven't like known anything about stocks or real estate or anything like
Yeah, or
that
anything,
to
yeah.
get their like leg in the door. Because I feel like certain scams, they sell you absolutely nothing, and they keep on trying to buy, like get you to get shit. So the product is shit, so it's a scam. But the product is like the knowledge of like that, at least one basic shit, and the community.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
$50,
Yeah.
that's really. But then again, it's a month, so I'm like, I don't know.
That's the thing, that's the thing. $50 a month.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is kinda
And it's
crazy,
like-
yeah.
And I'm like, and if you can like cancel that shit, like
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
imagine a couple kids thinking like
They could just cancel the
they'll
next
be able
day.
to do it, and then just like nah.
You're like, oh no, it takes like 6 months to cancel it.
Imagine, bro.
Yeah. And even in 6 months, you gotta be like, oh, well, you gotta talk to somebody for like 12 months. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. The only thing I ever thought of like subscribing to, like where I would have to pay, is when
RuneScape.
I was watching.
RuneScape.
Yeah, RuneScape.
Yeah.
It's probably like when I would watch this guy, Jonathan Little, like he's poker coaching, right? Because he's the reason why I know what I know in poker. You know what I mean?
Jonathan
but
Little.
like on his website, he has like practice tests and like all like even more shit. Like because he already gives a lot of shit for free information and like charts and just different shit for free. But like when you pay, you get even more shit. You know what I mean?
See, so it's all about the product. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really say everything is a scam if the product is at least decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Herbalife. People say Herbalife's a scam, but my mom fucking like she likes the chocolates, the protein chocolates, the shakes, and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just, like honestly, like a scam is hey, we need you to send us 2,000 because we are the IRS.
And they're not the IRS. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not the IRS.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And like, yo, we owe you.
¿Qué pasó? Sí. Okay.
I'm gonna head out soon though.
For sure. You don't want to eat?
Nah, I'm good right now. I'm gonna go because gotta go. Probably gonna kick it with laundry before I go kick it with them.
For sure. For sure.
Kick it with. I don't know, honestly.
Man.
100% honest. I don't know if I kind of want to.
Well, kick it with
No.
Oh, kick it with Tony.
Kick
Kick it with Tony. You know
I
what?
want a
It's up to
game
you.
to be honest.
It's up to you, yeah. It's up to you, man. Like, you can always kick it with Tony and everything. What are you guys gonna do? Just like
It's
chill,
'cause it's
smoke?
his birthday. That's it.
Yeah. You can just be like, oh, I'm tired, bro. I gotta get ready for work later. You know, we'll chill on Saturday or something.
I gotta work. I work tomorrow. But I work. I think at night.